All right, guys, welcome back to Salty Bottom Outdoors. We are at the Great Wall of Chalmette, Louisiana. I'm out on the boat with Bryce today, back in Louisiana. My boat's in Florida. Bryce was kind enough to take me out. We're out here jigging some deeper water after a cold front for hammers, baby. Beautiful speckled trout right there on the Southern Salt hoodwink. I'm gonna get this one in the cooler, and we're gonna get right back to the action. Y'all make sure you smash that like and subscribe button and stick around. It's gonna be a good one. Could be running. There he is. There he is. All right. Little speckled trout. I don't think he'll keep. Nah. Even if he did, he's pretty skinny unless you want me to put him on a stick just to make sure.
Let's check. He looks 13.
He might be. Let's see what we got. Oh, dude. Less than a 1/4 inch short.
Wow.
All right, well, nice. First target species on the boat, about a 13-inch trout. Would have been a keeper 2 weeks ago, but they recently changed the regulations, so see you, buddy. See if we can get another one. It's slow, man. They want it just slow hopping, dude. I think he came. No, he's still on there. There you go. He looks.
Bow in my line.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be a little short, I think. Yeah. Oh, in the tackle bag.
Nice. He shoots his gourds.
What depth is right here?
8.9.
All right. Got him. Oh no, you got to be kidding me. Right underneath the boat too. I mean, like right here. There he is. There he is. That's a nicer fish, it feels like. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a keeper. That's a head shake up. There we go. Oh, that's a stud. That's a stud. Look at that trout, boys. Look at that. That is a nice freaking trout. There wasn't no joke. I mean, wasn't no doubt about that hit. All right, guys. That's Southern Salt hoodwink. That's that new color white with the chartreuse tail. 3/8 ounce death grip jig head. This beautiful hammer speckled trout just came up and smacked it. We're gonna measure him right quick. And that is a solid, almost 19-inch trout. Beautiful, thick fish. That is going in the cooler, boys. That is some dinner for sure. All right, first keeper in the box. God, that was a tank. I know when he came up, started shaking his head like that, I was like, oh, that's a stud. Look at this. Just plowing everybody. We're not fishing right here or anything. We're not fishing right here or anything. Don't be that guy. That was really quick. I didn't have time to turn the camera on. There we go. Coming right out of this little cut. Nice little bass. We're gonna let him go though. On the nuke juice. See you, buddy. Oh shoot, man! I should have said something.
It's all right.
My bad.
That's why.
Well, I'll keep the next one. I promise.
Yeah, you just gotta catch.
There he is. There he is. Another bass. He came right there, right about where you just cast.
He's sitting on in that current calling out.
Yep. There we go.
Nice.
Another Marsh bass.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger than the last one. He thumped it too. Throw that one in the cooler. I put the last one back. I didn't know Bryce wanted to keep him. Look at the spots all over. Isn't that weird? Look at on his cheeks and the top of his head. Look at that. Look, Bryce.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
Freckles.
Yeah.
Freckles.
There we go. All right, another little marsh bass right here. Right there where that current swirling is where I've been getting hit at. Must be a cutout in the... There he is. What'd I say? A little guy, you want this one or throw him back? He's pretty small. All right. That's why there's been small hits. Just a little marsh bass there. Missed a marsh bass. I'm gonna let that little guy go. See you, buddy. I'm worried this color might be a little dark for in here. I just wanted to give it a shot. I might wind up changing. There you go. Got you another one on the spinner, huh? A little bit nicer one? Yeah, a little bit nicer one. That's a decent bass.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Probably 2 pounder or so, huh? Hold him up. That's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a nice marsh bass. Probably 2 pounder, so that's good eating size.
Yeah. Pretty fella. That was a good hit.
Another nice one.
You want one of these spinners?
Not at this exact moment.
Just let me know.
All right. There he is. Yep, there he is. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
I watched something bust bait on the bank over there, and I cast in after it, and there he was. Another nice bass. Want this one too? Sure. All right. It's 10 per person per day, right?
Yep.
He was hooked good.
We'll load it up. I got all 300 kids at home. And they love fried fish.
Well, you can have all the bass. There we go. That's that Southern Salt hoodwink. Still.
Yeah, I'd love to hook up with like a 18-inch red.
You ain't lying. My mom asked me for some redfish, and I hadn't caught any keepers yet. Tally-ho. It's definitely slowing, which is why I came to some bayous that are where they're draining from north to south, so the wind will help them. Know what I mean? So after we fished the wall for a little while, we wound up pushing back in the marsh. And then when I changed the battery on my wonderful, reliable, never gives me any problems GoPro, I lost audio for about an hour worth of footage. So I just took the clips of the fish we caught, and I was just gonna talk about the conditions we were fishing a little bit. We had a northeast breeze most of the day, along with a falling tide until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And the tide was supposed to change, of course, with the northeast wind, especially with it being a little bit higher wind. The tide never really changed. So the last bayous we pushed into, we were looking for bayous that ran from northeast to southwest or straight north to south, so that way the wind would continue to move that tide until almost 5 o'clock. Now remember, the tide change is supposed to be at 1. We were still fishing a falling tide pattern. And where we found these fish on these low tides was these narrow, deeper bayous that dead-ended at ponds. We fished a couple of wider bayous earlier, and we just didn't find much. And I really feel like the narrower bayou kept the water moving a little longer. So the next time you're struggling to find water moving because the wind and the tide are fighting each other, look for something narrower and deeper as opposed to wider. That way there's less area for the water to move through. That way it'll continue moving, and you can continue to fish that same pattern you have been until the tide really fully changes. Of course, we wound up calling it a day before the tide fully changed. Wound up loading the box with nice bass, that one nice speckled trout, and a handful of redfish. And of course, I got a nice redfish to drop off for my mom, which is what she really wanted. All in all, a very successful day. Thanks again, Bryce, for taking me out on your boat. We'll get back to the action right about now. Battery died on that last redfish, so that was an 18 right there. Dropped him in the box, got the battery changed. Let's see if we can get another one. Yeah, I think we might have to turn around and go back. What do you think?
This is all, well, I don't know. This is actually not too bad right here.
I think we need to turn around. Well, I think we're gonna fish our way out this way,
Yeah.
don't you think? Think somebody got stuck right there? They got way up on there before they realized how bad they screwed up, didn't they?
Yep.
That was a hit. I might just give you that trout. All I really wanted, my mom wanted a redfish, and I'm not bringing anything with me. There you go. Bryce got him another bass. There he is. Little, I mean, just barely pecked at it too. Nice bass.
Yeah.
Nice bass. Nice bass. Barely pecked at it. Yeah, he's thick. He's not that long, but he's thick for sure. Nice little marsh bass there. There you go. Going into the cooler. Football. Going into the cooler. There we go. That box is getting full. He just like, I felt the thump, but I didn't feel any pressure. I just kept reeling. He must have hit it and come towards me. But it wasn't a heavy, like a slamming like they have been. It was just sort of like a peck. Looking good. Oh, do we need to count bass?
You think we're at 20? I'll count them.
I don't think we're too far off. Let's go count them right quick. 11, 12, 13? 13. Yeah.
13.
Yep, 13. All right, so we start counting them when we put them in. See a big old swamp rat. Oh, nutria rat right there.
Yeah.
Some activity up there on the left by this flat. Not on the flat. To tell Eddie he's been replaced.
Okay.
Oh, look at me talking. I love fishing late fall afternoons.
Perfect.
Yeah, wind calms down, sun warms it up a little bit, fish get frisky. Oh, red? Yeah. Ah, he might keep. I think he's gonna keep, Bryce. Oh, he's gonna be close. He's gonna be real close. Measure him good.
And then he grew and he exploded, huh?
Yeah, he was right next to the boat too, wasn't he?
Like whenever I set the hook on him, he shot like straight out the water, straight to us, and like.
Yeah, I saw that.
Blow up. Oh.
Hey, go on, Bryce, out fishing me right now. I wouldn't brag about that one.
Little fella here.
I don't know if I'd brag about that particular fish, but
Lucky day. Oh, little buddy.
you got grass. There he is.
Dang.
I just had to drag super loose because I done broke off so many times.
Oh, this is a nice one. Heck yeah.
There we go. So that's 14 bass, huh?
Yep.
And what, 4 or 5 reds?
3 reds.
3 reds?
Yeah. 3 keeper reds. I think threw one back.
There we go. Another keeper for the box. Makes 14 bass. He came right off that point, right where you're about to run past. There he is. Came way out there on that flat. This might be a red. He's staying down. Oh, yeah, a little red. Little baby red. He came way out there. He's definitely not keeping. About a 14 or so. Nice one though. Fought pretty hard. He's hooked good too. See you, buddy. On the doggone hoodwink. Spinnerbait.
The hoodwink spinner combo.
Grass. Not grass. Jesus, that's the smallest bass of the day for sure. Well, I guess that'll about do it. I don't think we're gonna catch anything from here on out. We only caught stuff where the bayou was narrow and towards the end. I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all.